Hello and welcome to another MotoNZ video, and I think it was Ride Forever that put the challenge out with the Go for Gold challenge. So today we're going to be doing that. And joining us today we've got Todd on the Tiger 800.
Hello.
And Paul Kane. You might have heard him on the podcast actually, on the mighty R1200 GS. Paul, you, I don't think, are any stranger to low-speed manoeuvres.
I've done them before, he said, very cautiously.
On the big girl?
Yes, on the big girl, yes.
Todd,
Yes.
low speed, low and slow. We've seen you on a racetrack.
Yeah.
How do you think you're going to go?
So I like slow. Slow's good. When I was like 6 years old, I used to do motocross, and like my favorite part was the slow speed race. It's basically who gets to the end to the last. That was my favorite. So I don't know, I haven't practiced for a long time, so I might not be as good as what I remember being 6 years old, but I'm up for it.
So we've got a Tenere 700, a Tiger 800, and a big BMW 1200, and we're going to attempt all four or five. We're going to attempt all of the challenges, and then what these two don't know is that we're going to do a slow race at the end. Woo. So first up, we've got Paul Kane on the R1200 GS. We're doing a 5.5 meter U-turn. What we're going to do is we're going to send Paul into, we've measured very scientifically these car parks. They're about 2.25 meters wide each. Paul's going to come in, he's going to stop at the start, he's going to try and do a U-turn within these two lines. Paul, that's basically the plan, right?
Yeah, I'm not intended to start again, so I am stopped and get around in between these two bays. We'll see how it goes.
All right, Paul. For week one of the Go for Gold Ride Forever challenge, show us your skills with your 5.5 meter U-turn anytime. Oh, look at that. First time easy.
So the secret there is to not fall off.
And not put a foot down.
And not put a foot down. Do you want me to do that again?
Yeah, let's do it one more time and I'll get some closer shots. Next up is Todd on the Tiger 800.
So we're sitting down, not standing?
Well, we are sitting. That seems to be what most people do, but we know that you're a bit of an adventure rider.
I don't know. All right, let's see.
Sitting on the back seat with your feet on the pillion pegs.
Sounds more like me.
All right, he's going to do it standing up.
No, I'm not. Oh, I guess I could try. Nah. I'll go see now
down
first.
for starters. Oh,
just made it.
Dicey there. All right, that wasn't the prettiest maneuver in the world.
No, wasn't. Was it?
Hey, Paul, you're an observer with IAM Road Smart.
I am.
If you were watching somebody do that, would that be a pass?
Well, they did it. They didn't fall off. I would say they didn't have the best throttle control, but he did stall the bike. So yeah, that's a pass.
Brilliant. Shall we see if we can do it a bit tidier?
Yeah, we'll try that. A little tidier, not quite as tidy, but you know.
I don't know, I can talk, I can speak, I can do the big talking now, but you know, you guys have both essentially achieved that goal. Next up, Tenere 700.
Start facing that way.
Alright, Tenere 700. What are we doing? 5.5 meter U-turn. Yes. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah. So you're looking down at the ground.
Yes.
What you need to do is keep your eyes up and look towards where you want to go, not where you're worried about where the front wheel of the bike is.
Right. That's some good advice from Mr. Kane there. Did I make it?
You went just over the line.
Oh! Hey! Okay, so that's week 1 of the Go for Gold challenge. A little bit more difficult for me, apparently. Here's me thinking, oh, I know what I'm doing. No, you need to practice this stuff. Paul, first time out of the blocks, no dramas. Todd?
First time messy.
Second time, nailed it, and I saw you do it pretty well standing up. All right, so challenge number 2 is a figure of 8, and I think we've worked it out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start over here, and we're gonna do, should we say 3 figure 8s around the cones, and then finish over there again?
Sure.
I'm up with that.
Let's see what happens. All right, here we go with the Go for Gold challenge number 2. Using 2 car parks on either end, 1.5 on this end. He's waiting that back brake though, riding the clutch, just finding the gripping point of the clutch. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was okay.
Challenging?
You need to keep your eyes up. I think that's the biggest thing. To keep your eyes up and keep the arse of, move your arse, push the bike down, keep your weight over the centre of the tyre, keep your eyes up. It's okay. And keep the car on.
I would call that a pass from Mr. Paul Kane on the big BMW. Let's see what Todd's got on the Tiger for the figure 8.
All right.
Bit of speed there.
That was easier than when we tried the first time. that was much nicer. That felt better.
Well, talk me through what you were doing. Were we back braking?
Yes, Paul gave me a tip there with the back brake, just using it for sort of tightening the radius of the corner. Just feeling where the bite point was on the clutch to try and get the speed right. At a few spots I went faster than I wanted to. At the end I went faster intentionally, but coming around here I think the second time I was going too quick. But the back brake kind of just tightened that up anyway, so that was fine. Yeah, it felt good. It felt better than when we attempted this, 10 minutes ago in a completely different configuration. So comfortable. Did that feel better than the first one?
It felt like one of the easiest challenges we've done so far.
We should call it a day, right? We should go to the pub.
We are done. No, we've got 2 more challenges to go. Thank you very much, Ride Forever, for setting up the Go for Gold challenge. Hope you guys are going to critique us on this. So we're doing the 90-degree turn, which is challenge number 3 from Ride Forever. We're going to get the riders to pull up with their axle on the start line.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. And if you're turning left, have your right foot down, so you're trailing your right leg on the right turn. I'm giving you running commentary now and it's going to go wrong.
And he's got to do a 90-degree turn from a standing start around this cone. You'd use this pulling away from a red light or a stop sign, or even a give way if you came to a stop.
So left leg down.
I'd call that a win from the big man Paul Kane on the 1200cc.
One more. No.
He's not happy with it. He's shaking his head. What are you not happy with, Paul? What's going down?
I'm not holding the lock on. So I want to get away while holding the lock on. Yeah, that was okay. I'll give myself a skin of the teeth pass for that one.
Oh. Tight on the Tiger. He's going to attempt the 90-degree from a stop turn.
I think I know what I'm doing. This feels very simple, but then also like I feel like I'm going to completely screw it up.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? Stuff that you think is simple. Right, pull up with your axle on the left-hand side of that cone on the line.
So full lock that way.
That was pretty good. What do you reckon, Paul? Does he have to do that last one again?
First one, 10. Second one, I would give it a solid 9.
A solid 9.
It does feel weird at full lock. It's just like, oh. I can feel it as you take off, you feel the forks kind of expand, and that's when the front starts to move a bit.
You want to correct.
Yeah.
So it's the thing is you don't want to start moving off already leaning. The bike needs to be moving before you start to move
Yes.
over. But by turning the wheel like that, you're initiating a leap.
Yeah.
So your inclination, Kiwi reel is helping us out.
I can't hear you, there's a train.
Is that what it is?
I just want to try that again, just thinking through it.
He knows he's got
Thinking too much.
If Todd looks at me, look at me.
What happened there? What was different?
His eyes dropped, so on that turning out, and he had to make some adjustments so that he didn't keep the full lock on the first attempt. Lifted his eyes on the second attempt, nailed it.
All right, here we go with a 90-degree turn to the right.
Wow. Not even close.
I did it, but I feel like I didn't do it right.
No, you didn't, not even close. So, axle over the lines, come forward, whoa. Full lock now. Yeah.
Am I not going to hit that cone?
No, because you're not going to lean until you get moving.
Okay.
Okay, you got the, so as soon as you get moving, get that right foot up. As soon as you get moving, you need to get your right foot up.
Righto.
Because then you can start to control things with your rear brake.
done. Are we happy with that?
Yeah, okay.
Is it a pass? I'm happy if it's not.
No, it was pretty good actually. Much better on the first.
Now we need to do one to the left.
Correct.
Alright, left foot down.
Correct.
Right foot up.
Yes. Full lock.
Full lock.
Eyes up, eyes up,
Eyes up.
eyes up, eyes up. That's it.
Left foot down. Full lock. Looking up.
That was the best one yet.
Is that a pass? Dave Kelty, is that a pass?
Right forever, go for gold. Challenge number 4 is emergency braking. So we're going to give myself some space to get up to speed because I have a big, heavy, slow bike. When I get to these 2 cones, I'm going to do a full-on emergency brake and hopefully stop before I hit the Pahudakawa. That's the plan. Did I kill any small children?
You didn't kill anyone. I thought you were going over the fence down there though.
Yeah, I might have not used as much rear brake as I normally would. Although these are link brakes, so it does kind of take over.
So how did that feel?
That was okay. I'm happy doing this. I practice this a lot. Doesn't show, but I practice. So I'm comfortable doing it. I guess it's maybe not the prettiest, but I'm comfortable doing it. That was better.
It looked better.
Yeah. And I didn't kill anybody.
Righto, Todd, you've seen Paul on the big 1200
Yes.
do it pretty well, but man, there's a lot of mass to pull up there.
Yeah, you just see when you hit the brakes, all the weight goes forward. It's like, yeah, he's got this. Oh yeah, good.
That's a reflection on the bike, not the man.
Indeed.
Okay, let's see what the Triumph has got. Now, you've done a bit of work on the brakes or the shocks or something recently?
Recently I actually, so the front forks were set up more for the track. There was a lot stiffer. The compression damping was much stronger. And I've reduced the oil level a bit to kind of give me a bit more movement off-road. So it's going to probably dive right down, but that's okay. It's still plenty good enough.
Well, the front went right down there.
It did, didn't it?
But you did it. You're not in the trees.
No. I'll do it again?
Do one more.
Okay.
And standing up, showing his adventure credentials.
I feel the balance, like if I'm right there, I got good balance, but I probably could be sitting down too, yeah.
Do you think this thing can do stoppies?
I've seen it do stoppies. I don't do stoppies.
All right, that's a pass, well done, well done. I think it's my turn. Now yes, I did start decelerating first, but I was still at 55 when I came through the cones. Was that acceptable?
That's acceptable.
One more.
Good to go.
I thought I was going off-road.
Okay, tell me. When you came up to here, were you looking at that gutter or were you looking at the tree?
I was looking at the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
That makes it a lot worse. Like, you can't change where that gutter is, but like your sensation of braking, like if that was a car, the more you look down at it, the more you're gonna start to do stupid shit. Because it's like normally this is what happens. You go to brake, you feel like you're missing your braking marker, and you just look down, and it makes it 100 times worse. I want you to do it again, because that was good. But try keep your eyes up and see how you feel.
That was solid. For some reason, the brakes really bit there. Was that I was using more, or do you think they actually bit more?
You look up, you use more.
That felt good.
Yeah, good.
You have ABS, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The front barely kicks in.
This is where you stop there.
That's where I stopped last time. Wow.
It's huge.
Gotta say, 21-inch front wheel, I could have gone straight over.
You could have, yeah.
All right. That, I think, is our 4 Ride Forever Go for Gold challenges. They want to see yours, so make sure you upload them to your Facebook page, put @RideForever on them, and I don't know, tag us in them as well. We'd love to see them. These guys thought that we were done. We've done the 4 challenges in the Ride Forever Go for Gold challenge. To be fair, I don't practice that stuff often enough, so obviously I need a bit more practice because I kind of sucked. Paul, on the big BMW, you were pretty good, man.
I'm rusty, but thank you, I appreciate that. You're a very kind and generous human being.
Todd, on the Tiger, I reckon if this was off-road, you would have absolutely nailed every single one first time.
Yeah, I'm a little sketchy when it comes to the pavement compared to... I got more confidence off-road. Or going fast on pavement. Just slow pavement is, I don't know, a weak spot for me. So I got to practice too.
We've got one more thing to do, and that's it's not part of the Ride Forever Go for Gold challenge, but I'm interested to see what happens. We're going to line the bikes up there, and we're going to do a slow race. The rules are, the last one to pass this cone wins.
Let's do it.
I'm losing so far, I'm passing the lead. I just want to tell people off.
You put your foot down. Disappointing.
Well, you went in front of me, I didn't want to.
Todd, you put your foot down.
I put it down first. Paul wins.
Hey, I was the first person across the line and I won. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice one, Ray. Feel I'm winning. I can see Paul out of the corner of my eye. Can't put my foot down. I think this is mine.
Well, there you go. That's a bunch of slow speed maneuvers that you can try in a car park near you. Or with that 90-degree turn, you could try it in your driveway like Paul does every day.
Great fun.
Paul?
Yeah, thank you.
You make that thing look easy to ride.
The bike makes me look good, I have to say. They're really, really good machine, and they're deceptively agile for their size and their weight. So they definitely do make you look good. But this is fun. It's always good to try and extend yourself a wee bit. Thank you for the chance to come and do it.
IAM, can you give us a quick rundown of you know, a short rundown of what they do, and if you want to do this sort of stuff or further your riding?
Okay, so the Wellington branch of IAM Road Smart does do on a bi-monthly basis. We have a slow speed training session. We usually run those in Petone. There's a little car park in Lucky Street. We'll post those on social media, so if you follow IAM Road Smart Wellington, you'll see the posts for those. So that's one thing that we do, and we also do one-on-one peer observing, where we try and coach people Not that we're experts or the best, but we know a few things, we've experienced a few things, and we just want to help our fellow motorcyclists get better. And we do that on a purely voluntary basis. We have a membership subscription, but after that, totally free to use some one-on-one mentoring from an experienced motorcyclist who's been trained how to give you feedback.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming along.
So, thank you for having me.
Todd,
Yep.
do you do much low speed stuff like that?
Not really. No, I like a little bit when I'm stuck in a situation like I got to do a U-turn or something, but I don't intentionally go out and do that. Most of my riding is get out of the city and kind of, like most people probably, get out of the city and go on a long road, gravel or tarmac. But we don't get a chance to do this too much in New Zealand. I guess maybe people in Auckland, in the capital cities, we do get a little bit, but yeah, not a lot of chance.
In an organised setting, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, even in an unorganized setting, like we're practicing for the real world, like there's just not a lot of chance where you have to kind of get faced with this on a day-by-day basis until you need to, right? So like if you're constantly faced with it, then you have like constant practice opportunities. But for me, like I don't get a chance to do this, so I have to intentionally practice to make sure that at the time when I need it, I can do it.
Happy with how the bike reacted? I mean, the emergency braking was more about the bike than anything we could do, right? To an extent.
Yeah, I slightly disagree. I think like you can definitely give away 2 meters or gain 2 meters if you're good with your reaction time. So like, are you covering the brakes? Oh no, were you covering the brakes before you were braking?
To be honest, I wasn't doing a lot of conscious thought about what I was doing. It's just get up to speed and slam on the anchors. But I was doing front and rear together.
Yes, same. So like the thing with the braking is, one of the things we didn't even talk about when we were doing the exercise is when you're in that traffic situation, if you're just covering the brakes, you've taken away that reaction time, because that can be the difference. It can be 1 meter, but that's the difference between you hitting a car and not. So I feel like with braking, yeah, like with modern ABS, it kind of kicks in if you just kind of slam them on. If you try to do it without ABS, you're going to get a bit of a skid, but there's still a safe situation. But I feel it's all about that reaction time, and as we talked, is like where your eyes go, because once your eyes come down, you're in that very vulnerable position and you're very likely to try and change direction or something else, or you're going to hit something. So I feel like there's a lot more with the braking. I would have actually liked to spend like half a day really trying to do that, maybe with different obstacles. So braking, and then there's a cone, you have to dodge the cone at the end. So you don't come to a full stop, but you have to actually let go of the brakes. Because there's so many situations, like that's a real one for everyone on the road, not just in the city, but like, you know, urban areas as well as like more country areas. So yeah.
Ride Forever Go for Gold challenge done and dusted. Hit that like button, comment below if you've done it or you think we've done a crap job or you could do better. Love to hear from you. Subscribe and check out motonz.com for written content, photos, and of course some sweet discounts from some of our partners as well. Thanks for watching.